Hi everyone. In this live session, we are going to solve one nice algebraic equation, and that is x and y are positive integers. X plus xy plus y equals 54. We have to solve for x plus y. So we just need to solve what is x plus y equals to. Here, this is very important, which is given to us. X and y are positive integers. Yes. Okay, we have the equation. Now let's solve for that. How would we solve it? X plus xy plus y equals to 54. So we have an equation like this. So we have two variables in this, that is x and y. So what is the first step we think of doing in this? So let's try to factor it. What comes to our mind first is to factor that. Yes. So let's find out factors. Now the first step in factorization, we have so many rules, or what we say steps in factorization. Like first, can you split the equation? Yes, we can split the equation. Yes. And then you can find out the greatest common factor, the second step. The third step, do you find any identity? Fourth step, you can use product sum rule to factor it, or you can use quadratic formula or completing the square, and so on. So we did the first step, splitting the equation, and now we are going to find out the greatest common factor from the first two. So here we have x common in both of them, so we're going to take this factor out. So let's take this x common. X into, we have 1 left out in this, and we have y left out in this. So we have 1 plus y, and then we are left out with plus y equals to 54. Alright, now we got this factor, x plus x times 1 plus y. So this looks a factor, this is a factor, this is a factor. But what about this plus y and this 50? It doesn't look good. It doesn't seems to be looking good. So what do? Let's factor the left hand side. We need to factor the left hand side. So to factor left hand side, what do? We just add a 1 so that we can have 1 plus y. Again, yes. So we'll have x into 1 plus y plus 1 equals to, now as we have added 1 on left hand side, we need to add it on both sides. Exactly, yes, 54 plus 1. Now we have two factors. Now as you can see, I can just sum it up into parentheses like this. Now you have 1 plus y here. So can you see we have common factor here? I can take out this common factor, y plus 1 into, I'm left with x here, and here just plus 1. So I have y plus 1 into x plus 1 equals to 55. Now, as you already know, x and y are positive integers. So what will x plus 1 and y plus 1 be? It's added 1, right? X and y are positive integers, so it will be x and y will be greater than or equal to 1 always. So if you have added 1 more, if it is equal to 1, plus 1 will be like greater than or equal to 2. X will always be this term. This term will be greater than or equal to 2. And this term will be greater than or equal to 2 because plus 1 is added to that. Now let's factor 55. What are the factors we can have for 55? We can have 1 times 55. Then we can have 55 itself multiplied by 1. Then we can have 11 times 5 is 55, and then we can have 5 times 11 is 55. So we can have 4 factors of 55. Factors of 55. The first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Now let's see. So we have two ways. Like I'm going to write that down. Let me write that. So the first thing, if I have x plus 1, x plus 1 equals to, first of all, it is greater than or equal to 2. X plus 1 or y plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2. So I cannot have 1 as a factor. So let me strike off, this can't be a factor, this can't be a factor. Now I only have 2 factors left, 11 times 5 and 5 times 11. So either I'll have two options for that, first one and the second one. In the first one, x plus 1 is 11 and y plus 1 is 5. And the second one goes x plus 1 is equal to 5 and y plus 1 is equal to 11. In both the ways, you're going to get the same thing, vice versa. Okay, now we need to find out x plus y as in the question. We don't need to solve for the values of x plus y as we already got x plus y. I'm going to just write that down. X plus y is equal to, now what I can do is I can add 2 and subtract by 2, like x plus 1, I've added a 1 to x, and then let me add a 1 to y plus 1, and then subtract 2. I have added 2, that's why I'm subtracting 2. So what do I have? X plus 1 and y plus 1? Yes, and x plus 1 if I take 11 and y plus 1 if I take 5, it's 16 minus 2, that's equal to 14. And that's your answer. Or if I take x plus 1 as 5 and y plus 1 as 11, 5 plus 11 is again 16, and 16 minus 2 will give you 14. So we got our answer, which is x plus y is equal to 14. So this is how we can solve an algebraic expression like this. Hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye-bye.